Welcome to Wednesday's Wacky and Weird. I'm your host, Lady Teal, and I am so excited to be back. Our first story takes place in New York City, and if you've been on social media, you may have already seen bits and pieces of this news. But if you're visiting the city this month, you might want to take a side quest over to the Sidewalk Aquarium. What is the Sidewalk Aquarium? Well, a fire hydrant started leaking, and instead of letting the malfunctioning hydrant become an eyesore, the locals actually created a thing of beauty. They started decorating the miniature pond like an aquarium, and they even started putting fish in it. So now this little sidewalk aquarium is it has like security and cones around it. It's being protected. I'm not sure something like this could even exist outside of New York City. This is such a New York City thing. What do you think? Will this become a permanent installation, or is this something for us to appreciate for just a short period of time? Next up, a Bronze Age jar was accidentally smashed by a young boy at a museum. The Hecht Museum in Haifa, Israel, has had this ancient jar on display for over 35 years. And a few weeks ago, a young boy accidentally knocked it over. But what could have been a very sour ending, it actually turned into a teaching moment for the boy and his family. The museum invited the family back to watch the restoration process, and now the jar is back on display. The museum director explained that the Bronze Age jar is one of many artifacts displayed openly, part of the Heck Museum's effort to let visitors experience history without glass barriers. There is a sign up now that says, "Please do not touch." In an unusual tale of love and loss, German woman Michelle Kobke has ended her 10-year relationship with a Boeing 737-800 airplane. Her story highlights the rare phenomenon of objectophilia. This is where individuals develop a romantic or sexual relationship with inanimate objects. She affectionately called the plane Schatz, meaning darling in German. She once hoped to marry it, saying, "I am simply different and stand for my love for my 737." However, the increasing physical distance between them led to their recent breakup. I'm going to totally pronounce this wrong. Bjorn Hedenzio explains that people with objectophilia often experience a form of communication with their chosen object. This makes the relationship feel meaningful. Despite the end of their romantic relationship, Kupke maintains that she and the plane remain friends. This unique story sheds light on a little understood aspect of human attraction and relationships. Can you believe we are already halfway through September? It has gone by so fast. Halloween is almost here. I'm so excited. Blumfest is back this Halloween season, and they have a thrilling lineup of classic and contemporary fright flicks to celebrate. So, kicking off on September 25th, which is just in a few days, the festival begins with a one night only release of the found footage phenomenon Paranormal Activity. This is going to be in 150 AMC theaters across 54 cities. And then every Wednesday after that, a different Blumhouse movie is going to be on the screens at 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. local times. So the lineup includes Lights Out on October 2nd, Insidious Chapter 2 on October 9th, Happy Death Day on October 16th, The Black Plane on October 23rd, and then it wraps up with Five Nights at Freddy's. So I recently went to Halloween Horror Nights and they had a Blumhouse scare zone, and then the Dead Coconut Club had a Blumhouse decorated area on the second floor. Definitely really cool if you get a chance. Definitely a really cool experience if you get a chance to go down to either Halloween Horror Nights in Orlando or Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood, California, you'll be able to have some immersive fun with the Blumhouse characters. Blumhouse founder Jason Blum calls the event a love letter to Halloween and our fans. Each screening will feature free poster giveaways and sneak peeks, and this marks the 15th anniversary of Paranormal Activity. So I'm sure a lot of you will be going out and enjoying this awesome lineup. And let me know which Blumhouse movie is your favorite. Well, speaking of entertainment, ghost hunters and paranormal enthusiasts will be so excited for a new show called Repossessed. This is going to be streaming on Stack TV, but this actually will delve into the world of cursed and haunted objects. And it takes place in Ottawa with paranormal investigator Mo Sargi, along with the psychic medium and another researcher. And the team travels across North America. There are several Canadian locations, and they go and explore all of these haunted items or haunted items that are causing unexplained phenomena. So some of them include deadly antique beds, possessed mirrors, and the team is going to work to neutralize these items. In extreme cases, they may even repossess and relocate the items that seem too dangerous. The filming process is called intense, often requiring group hugs to cope with the stress of investigating. They use a combination of paranormal investigation tools, psychic communication, and intuition to uncover the stories behind these objects. I think this show is going to be an interesting look into paranormal objects. We often see shows about paranormal activity in houses or buildings, but this one is going to be about objects, which is an interesting take. That's it for this week's Wacky and Weird News. Remember, stay curious.